takes the stewardship of our gifts, the things that he places in our hand. He takes it so seriously. God doesn't make any joke about his resources.
You are not behind. You are becoming. Welcome to Becoming. May you leave here better than you came.
Lately, I've been thinking a lot about how we treat the things that God has given us. My son received a drum set for Christmas. He loved that thing so much. He would cry when we had to leave the house without it, and he would sleep with the sticks in his hand. But how I really knew he loved it was because he would spend hours upon hours upon hours practicing and playing and banging those drums. Everything about him could be traced back to these drums. He cherished them and always had them on his mind. How do we look after the thing the Lord has placed in our hand? The vision, the gift, the purpose. Have we truly accepted it? Do we even see it as a good thing? Or have we despised it, busy comparing it to that of others, or forsaken it, thinking that it's not what we thought or it's not what we wanted? When we don't see the thing the Lord has given us with accuracy, we run the risk of inevitably mismanaging and mistreating that thing. We have to understand that if the Lord has given it to you, it's a good thing. And it's meant to be a channel of blessing, not only to others, but also to you. Bible says a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before kings. My gift brings me access to people, to places, to things that I may not otherwise have access to. It brings me favor. I must steward my gift well because it is a good thing that the Lord has given to me. Saul, when he was tormented by a spirit, called for a skilled minstrel. David came, and in his time of distress, David was able to be a blessing to him, bringing healing and relief from that tormenting spirit. It is God's gift in you that he is working through you in order to fulfill purpose. It may feel like a burden because it is heavy, because it has weight, because it comes with responsibility. But it is also meant to be a channel of blessing to you. See the gift that God has given you well. The parable of the talents found in Matthew 25:14-30. It talks about a man who was taking a journey and he called all his servants together. He gave one 5 talents, one 2 talents, and one 1 talent. And he told them, hey, watch over this thing while I'm gone. When I come back, we'll talk. The one that had 5 went to the market, traded, and gained 5 more. The one who had 2 also went to the market, traded, and also gained more. But the one who had 1 buried it in the ground, saying, my master is harsh. I want to make sure I don't lose any money in the market, so let me just bury it. When the master came back and returned and spoke to all of them, he said to the one who had gained 5 more, well done, you did a good job. Because you managed the 5 I gave you, I'm going to give you more to manage. The one who had 2, he was also pleased. But the one who had 1, he was not pleased at all. In fact, he cursed him out. And if we skip down to verse 29, it says, for to everyone who has and values his blessings and gifts from God and has used them wisely, more will be given, and he will be richly supplied, so that he will have an abundance. But from the one who does not have, because he has ignored or disregarded his blessings and gifts from God, even what he does have will be taken away. That's a very stern warning. God takes the stewardship of our gifts, the things that he places in our hand. He takes it so seriously. God doesn't make any joke about his resources. The Lord is so much invested in this gift in you. He even gives instructions for the gift. And we, as the steward of the gift, must go back to God, seek Him out, and find out, what more do I need to know about this gift in order for it to function? Our beloved brother Samson, whose story is found in Judges 16, talks to us about a great man who had this incredible gift of supernatural, superhuman strength that will come upon him, and he will be winning battle after battle after battle. The secret to his strength was his hair. He had these 7 braids, and his hair had never been cut from the time he was born. But if his hair became shaved, he will lose his strength. That was the secret. He needed to operate in a way to make sure that he never had his hair cut. That was the instruction that came with the gift that he possessed. But Samson became careless. He allowed his flesh to lead him to this lady who he didn't know was hired to find out the secret to his strength. By cozying up to him, throwing her flesh around, he eventually told her the secret, and lo and behold, the strength was gone when he needed it. Had he been observant, he would have seen with his spiritual eye that something was amiss. Our gifts are to be guarded. Our purpose, our assignment, the things that God is asking us to steward and manage, we must guard them. I'm sure you've encountered some Delilahs in your life. Maybe somebody that you trusted, he trusted her. That secret that he released became the beginning of the end of him. You may not know them by name, but they are definitely lurking. We must beware and be careful to safeguard our purpose. Are there special instructions that the Lord has given you about the gift that He's given to you? Certain ways that He wants you to function in order for it to be at its best? We have a responsibility to find out and to preserve that thing that the Lord has placed in us. When the Lord comes back and asks us what we did with the talents that He gave us, let it never be said that we buried our gift and didn't use it to serve Him, didn't use it to bless others, and it was not your channel of blessing for our own life. We must be good stewards of the gifts, graces, vision, dream, and purpose that the Lord has given to us. Until next time, be blessed and be a blessing.